So usually we start our energy session Sunday morning with a breathing. Why is breathing important? I find oxygen is the best drug. So when we consciously breathing, it has a couple of purposes. First of all, we go back in the moment to kind of watching our breath. Second of all, breath is consciously opens up and release negative energy and create a space, and more positive energy can be in by oxygen. So it has a couple of purposes, and it's the easiest and fastest way. So whenever we feel a little bit tense, breath is always available. And when you put yourself back in consciously in the moment with the breath, it helps you to mind like, what I'm feeling, is that really true? That's what we do with the breath. So if you want to try, I'm going to tell you one type of breath I really like to use, and it's always kind of helps me to stay in the moment. And that's a yogi breath, they call the 4-4-4. So the sequence of this 4-4-4 breath, it starts with to breathe out. Consciously we breathing out 4, we empty our lung, and we need to stay for another count 4. And when we stay for this kind of create more desire for more oxygen, because we're not breathing. So when you breathe in for 4, okay, it's more space inside. When you keep this in, it has time to go. So this 4-4-4 sequence is a yoga breathing, but for us in every moment we can use it to have more space in and out, be in the moment. And when you do this, at least like you can think for 4, yes, it's boring, but after you just do with the sequence, like okay, like you breathe out for 4, be empty for 4, you be breathing for 4 to be full for 4, and do it again. It makes a slow thing, but your oxygen goes everywhere. And when your brain has more oxygen, you can think better, plus become calm. And calm is always good because we can think better. So let's try it at first, okay? So let's just open up everybody's consciousness, because you guys already here, and I'm gonna show you what we're doing in their community. So let's just start. This doesn't hurt. It's always a good way to be. Breathe out for 4. Like just breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Be empty. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out. Be empty. Breathe in. Hold. And breathe out. And just do this, okay? It just keeps you in the moment, and it gives you a little time to think. Whatever time you're using the breathing, when you are tired a little bit, you don't know what to do in the moment, so oxygen is a really good drug. So who just came now and they don't know what I'm doing here, why I'm blah 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 here. I'm running a community where I do energy boost every morning, where my members can get a little teaching and a good energy what is last in the next week, usually longer, become more mindful to understand certain things, why it's happening, how you can change it better, how can I keep my energy above the natural state of mind, and even how to manifest to get things what I want, how to raise our vibration towards the creative energy, how to be more grateful, because whatever energy we feel, that's going to grow. Because if you are worried and angry, that's going to grow. When we run our mind until like it's positive, that's going to grow. It's a very simple truth, but sometimes we forget. It is what it is. So another energy what I try to kind of make you feel more comfortable and feel like to do, because we tend to worry, we tend to run our mind what is not happening, why is not happening. So if we change to feed not what we not having or we worried about we're not going to have, to find in it what we already have, why we are grateful we already here. Because you look back and we already here. We did something good, right? So we feed what we already have to say, like, I'm grateful for it. Most likely we're going to have more of that. So let's just find something you find. I'm very grateful I have shelter. We all live, we have our houses, just to experience how is that feel, okay? So just think about it, like, okay, we all have, like, worry about we're not going to have enough money, we're going to, like, have a problem down the road, whatever. But if you think you're already here, actually you are safe, right? So just kind of find something what you are grateful, what you already have. But say, I'm so grateful I have a shelter, like I have a place I live, okay? I don't need to live in the street. I'm so grateful. And just to give your emotion, I am so grateful. I have a place where I have my bed, I have my food, I have friends, I have shelter. I'm so grateful. And allow this emotion to grow. Enjoy it. Okay? Find another one. Like about the people around you. I'm so grateful. I have friends, I have family, I have great people around me I can turn to when I need help, or make me feel good just to have them around me. Like, I have people, I'm not alone. Okay? So just take a deep breath and think about it and just feel how great this feels. Because it's free. It's free to feel great. Okay? That feels good. So let's find something what is you are grateful about yourself. Hello, you already here, like you did so much good. There's a couple of things not so good, but you are already here. You learn a couple of things. You become better in things. You learn not to be so anxious about certain things or enjoy small things. It's like really good, because when you enjoy some things, you're going to get more of it. And everything has good and bad. So let's just find all this gratefulness on a couple of things and try to make it a habit. Okay? That would be just to get a little bit more delicious about your moments. Because you are the only one who is responsible of your moments or your present moment. If you want to make it miserable, yeah, you're free to do that. But if it really feels good, so every miserable moment when you kind of has a pattern as you used to do it, that's how you used to feel. If you change it and find something delicious in it, and you're like, let's just get this a little bit grow, it's going to make you happy, and feeling happy make you more cushioned. When something really stressful comes, you have energy for it, you have sources for it, you have balance for it. Hopefully one of these free sessions I'm gonna do 4, including this one. We're going to learn like how to do things, and hopefully I can do a chakra cleaning. We'll see how it goes. So gratefulness is all been beautifully done. So I'm teaching my community to have a Love Me Day. What is that Love Me Day? So we learn we need to be busy. We need to do things. If we are not busy, we are not working hard, we are lazy or selfish. And when my members started to do consciously a Love Me Day, their thing is started to do better in their life, because other day they had more energy. So our Love Me Day is when we choose a day when we can do what we like to do. And it's not a necessary something must to do it. It's just let go and enjoy and allow ourselves to be free, joyful, playful, lazy, literally doing nothing or doing whatever, we haven't time for it. One day. So we all have intuition, and let's try how is yours work. So let's just open up and close your eyes for a moment. That's fun. Like it's we all have ideas, right? So let's use it for consciously. So close your eyes, take a deep breath, hold it, and release it. Take another deep breath. And while you hold it, ask yourself, which day of the week would be the best day for me to do a Love Me Day? So release it. Now you know what to ask. Take another deep breath. And ask yourself, just a thought. You don't need to say this thing because it's too much work. Just like, which one is my Love Me Day? And let the answer coming to you. And you're going to be surprised. Sometimes we think it's Saturday, Sunday. No, sometimes it's a weekday. And if you haven't get it because you know your intuition not got used to you ask your intuition, who is more like a religious person or who likes to be more creative, is easier for them. Who is like an everyday hardworking person, they are not using their intuition that much, but it helps. So it's always there. So let's apply another deep breath. And ask yourself, what you got, what could be your Love Me Day? So when you get that, what you can do in your Love Me Day, per se, we already experienced, we thought, I need to schedule my Love Me Day, I need to go for yoga, I need to go for my workout, I need to do this, I need to do that. It's already started wrong, need to do. What I want to do. So per se, other day, my Love Me Day was, I was just started to cook. When cooking is this seems really good, and I just called up a few friends of mine, come over and share this dish with me. That was one of my Love Me Day. It's just to feel, is this freedom, spontaneous idea, and it was a really good day. Other Love Me Day, I didn't even get out of the bed, I made a PJ day. So whatever is your Love Me Day, just whatever feels right, but dedicate one day in a week to recharge your battery and really start to enjoy what you really want to do, what you really like to do. That could be very interesting because we not got used to just to see what I want. And when you teach your partner and your friends or your kids to have this balance of leisure time and working hard time, they don't need to learn it after 40. They can be okay, I can allow myself to have a day when I'm just doing nothing or doing just what I like to do, whatever it comes. But the other day, I can be focused and I'm being dedicated what is important. So first I want to show you, this is the space where I am. This is my meditation chair. And this is my kind of a place where is my fragrance, like a diffuser. I use different essential oils. There is my singing bowl, and that's my beautiful, from the chakra center, my chakra, kind of like a blanket, I don't know. So, to create a space where you're relaxing, that would be another good idea, to kind of carving out a couple of minutes, hours for yourself when you recharge your body, even the long day. So per se, when I'm coming in this room and I close my door, everyone knows this is my half an hour or an hour when I am recharging my batteries. And I like to give spot, because when I know I sit in this chair and I put my fragrance or choose an essential oil, this is my meditation time. And I truly believe we cannot afford not to meditate or cannot afford not to pray, because when we create the energy for creating state of mind, what we want is able to come, because when we just waiting, we are not creating, and creating needs the energy, need to be neutral state of mind or above, and meditation helps. Per se, we've been changing roles between work mode, mother-father mode, hanging out with friends, doing something, volunteering, whatever it is. We need energy to give, because if we are not having the energy to give, like hello, you wanna, like you feel like, oh, everybody wanna be so big. Please create the energy, and meditation is one of the great way to build your senses, because when I'm sitting there, somehow my body knows, we're gonna meditate. So I'm right away. It took me some practice, but it's right away my whole body is like, okay, that's what we do. It's the same thing. You sit at the table, your meal is coming, like in a restaurant or at home. Your senses is ready. We're going to eat. Okay, we're going to enjoy this. So these are the tricks. So let me see how I can do and show what we do in the community when is the energy boost happens. So I am working my main technique they call spiritual response therapy, SRT, that's the name, and using intuition and all kinds of other techniques what I learned in meditation and hypnotherapy, Reiki, spiritual restructuring, so all kind of my education. So whoever is here, I'm opening up their energy and see how is the overall energy to get the neutral state of mind. So everyone's positive energy is 70, that's the average, and the negative is 35. Our neutral state of mind is supposed to be 100, and after I'm going to raise a little bit higher. So this is actually the clearing what is happening using pendulum and using chart system. Okay? So I want you to just kind of sit here, be relaxed, and see how is this looks, how is this happen. Okay, so let's find everyone's negative energy, and first I clear all the clutter what doesn't need any attention. It's been done. I ask Spirit to do this fast, usually be a little bit longer. And let's see what is the first negative energy everyone can use to be cleared off. Okay, and this is the energy appeasement. So appeasement is a negative motivation to kind of giving up ourself towards whatever cause. It could be like a cultural things, could be an expectation, could be the way how we've been raised, could be anything. But basically appeasement is mean you give up to watch what is the best for your soul, what is the best for me. And this is not ego, this is not selfishness. This is like, am I take care of my inner child, my inner soul for this incarnation, for this moment when I'm doing whatever I'm doing. Okay, so giving up yourself is doesn't serve your soul, it doesn't serve your best self. Okay, so let's just clear this negative motivation as a pattern, as a learned cultural thing, thing what we heard from parents and teacher, where per se like we choose worry instead of find the partial of it when it's positive and can teach something. That's appeasement as well. When we giving up like to, I want to feel better, I deserve to feel better, I want to love myself more. Okay, so let's clear all the negative motivation from past and present and future. Past is mean all the past life. We all had past lives. You like it or not, but we do. You believing or not, yes we do. So let's just clear all this appeasement. So everything is energy, everything is clearable. And when it's been cleared, it's actually clear the heaviness. And after when you learn, okay, this is what is supposed to be watch out, you can make a better choice, because we cannot change what we think when it comes, but you can change how long you chew on it, and you can choose to change it to something positive. Okay, so what's your trigger? Choose your action. So let's just clear all the temptation towards appeasement as a negative motivation, and replace it. I give you a couple of ideas to find the joy, find to be mindful, find to trust them, and find to love self. Okay, so appeasement can be replaced. It's like, oh, this moment, like, why do I not feel good about what I'm doing? What can I do better? This is the self-conversation. And when you have the desire to do better, to be more loving, that would help to kind of nicely but surely growing towards a more balanced, more positive self. Because, you know, to waiting for a leisure time, like, okay, I'm going to feel good when, I'm going to be happier when, it's in the future, is not here, okay? And that's waiting. When you already start to build your energy, you're already creating to feel better. So whatever is happening in the future is going to relate and just adds on. And this usually happens much faster. Okay, appeasement. How many percentage appeasement had been clear? 100%. So let's find the other energy. I need to make note just to make sure I've been doing it right. So how is the negative energy when done after when we cleared? Is 10%. So let's find another negative energy we need to clear for all of you to feel a little bit better, more positive. Okay, what is it? Unhappiness. Okay. So who makes you unhappy? So many things can you make unhappy. But to actually being unhappy, that's your choice. We are much more powerful actually than we think. And if you just step back from this scenario and just think about it, say like there is something happening on the street and you are like an outside observer and there is more people. And whoever sees that event, okay, they all have different opinion. This is coming from our past life, our patterns, the way how we've been raised, and our own belief system. So whatever we watch and we choose to be unhappy about it, that's our choice. Yeah. And even like it's a sad event, because like we see like sad event, but if you just step back a little bit and you see this sad event at the moment is a learning experience, whoever is experiencing it. And life is full with duality. We need to have the negative, but is push us towards the positive, and something can be learned out of the process. That's why we're living in duality. And when you find your absolute neutral state of mind, whatever negative happens, you can get a lesson out of it. You can see it, what is the positive in it, so you can find a way to feel at least neutral about it and release the unhappiness, because unhappiness is like a hole is digging inside and we carry. So unhappiness is actually a choice, and if you want to feel powerful about it, to choose to stay neutral or make a question, what can I learn out of it, or what can I do with it, how can I do better with it. So what your trigger, choose your action is everything. So by the pattern of unhappiness, I'm clearing out of your subconscious, and hopefully from now you find a way like how can I be a little bit better about the situation, what I see, what our experience, or like I'm already stressed, I'm going to meet with this person and this person going to do whatever action again. How can I do differently to see why is this person does this whatever, like what is annoys me? Why do I feel annoyed? How can I do better? What is the motivation? So let's just clear this unhappiness as a pattern, as the first reaction, and kind of release it and give us a space for find like how can I see this situation differently? How can I find a more happy way to deal with it? How can I find the motivation? Why is this happening? That's what I do in the community, to helping, to teaching, plus, you know, what is the hardest way, because we don't know what happened with our past, to clearing it, to clearing the energy, what is on the way. Okay. Okay, negative. So there is any other negative energy at the moment? Yes. What is the other negative energy we need to clear? Helplessness. Yeah, it makes sense. helplessness, when we don't feel powerful, when we don't feel this is always happening to me, poor me, or why is this happening to me, is not a way out, why is this person always doing. So when we take the responsibility for others to make you happy, not gonna happen. Nobody going to make you happy, you going to make you happy, and with the different choices. And when you find the understanding on the different choices and make you powerful to find, and you start to feel better, you're going to feel that that's much better. And let's just take a step back. So just think in that way. Everybody in this planet Earth, doesn't matter. It could be a killer, could be a biggest religious person, whatever that person is occupied as soul. Okay, so that soul occupies that three-dimensional body, what is happened to be in that family, in that religion, in that part of the world, in that gender, whatever it is been chosen for that person to find a possibility to learn something, to become a better soul, because this three-dimensional body going to stay here and the soul will go. So what you can see out of this? So if it's everyone meant to be here, it's everyone, whatever they occupy, they created, what is serving them. How I can be angry, why is that person does what it does? I don't know. If you just step back a little bit out of this and then see the motivation, everyone has a consciousness and has a subconsciousness. And the subconsciousness is being created from the past, what they made them to choose this life, or give them an opportunity to learn. Are they choosing to learn? Some yes, some not. Some more, some less. Can I be angry about it? If they're not asking me to help, no. I can make a choice to say like, okay, I'm staying neutral, and I said like, I'm wishing this person learn more. But I cannot be angry if you not changing, I'm not going to be happy. That's my choice. And I want to be happy. Please allow me to be happy. So when you see just the soul, okay, I see you. Like that is a culture, like in Africa, when they greeting each other to, I see you. I see your soul. I see you. So when you just see the soul and try to be peace with the soul and detach your opinion about other people's doing, it's free you. It makes you feel lighter. And yes, you can make the choices who you want to hang out or who you want to spend more time. But you choose to be neutral, whatever that person does, is not because that person wake up in the morning and wanna hurt you. Nobody wakes up in the morning wanna hurt you. They just don't know better. And like Oprah said, if you know better, you do better. So free you. So that's what I'm clearing this pattern, this energy pattern, and your conscious mind, because you heard this, you can make a better choice. All right, so let's just clear all this negative energy from your subconscious memory out of your whole existence, to raise your vibration to be more neutral, to take life as is, take people as is, look the motivation, what is their learning experience, and make a choice how you wanna feel about it. That's freedom, that's liberation. Because blaming others, it just takes away your power to feel, to make a choice how you wanna feel. So let's clear this helplessness pattern out of your subconscious. Okay, it's been done. So at the moment is no more negative. So let's see what is the positive. I can download it for you guys, and hopefully I can pick someone who wanna do a one-on-one with me. Okay. So how many positive? 3, what they're saying at the moment we can download for you. That's perfect. What is the first positive energy? Determination. Okay. So let's clear all the past life. Whenever we felt our determination is being blocked, is not available, because before we could have a past life when we really been controlled. We didn't have freedom to make choices because of whatever cultural or limitation of the everyday life or position. Like it could be anything, okay? So our determination needs more positive energy from above. What is like, I'm going to make better choices. From now on, I'm going to watch these nuances, like how can I do better choices? How can I find in everything to find how can I be happy? How can I feel better about this? How can I release my expectation? How can I release my assumption? Because assumption is a tricky thing, okay? We're making an assumption and we become angry about it. And it's your assumption, my assumption. I'm making an assumption, oh, this person must be this person did because of whatever. We're making an assumption and we never ask is really true, and we become angry about it and not happy. Not good, doesn't feel good. Okay, so let's just clear all the blocks on determination and let's renew and find ourselves. I'm determined to make me happy. I'm determined to give myself freedom, to find my time to be more happy, to find my time to be in a more leisure time, to have a love me day, and I'm determined to create it. Maybe it's not available yet, but I'm determined and I find a place to allow myself to do that, because yes, I am not lazy when I have that. Yes, I'm not selfish when I have that. This is what I deserve, and I'm gonna love myself more because I'm worth it. Isn't that a good chain of thought? Alright, so determination is being downloaded for all of you. Feels good. Alright, so let's find out, let me see the overall positive is went up 75. So let's find out the positive energy, I can download it. Interesting, love of man. Alright. So let's clear whatever is blocks us to make an assumption, make a judgment, make us feel something is wrong with man, okay? And let's open up and find a way what we are more gentle, more acceptance, and find ourselves to feel the love, okay? So per se, like just think about it. Just take a deep breath and allow your inside talk to you. That is my goal. Like what I'm doing in the community, I'm helping all of them to find that true power inside, okay? That connection with our inner self, because it's there, it's positive, it always helps you. Your ego gives you this chat that you are not good enough and then I'm never gonna do that. That's ego, okay? And that needs to go. That inner side, like whatever it is, I choose this body, I choose this existence, I choose this incarnation. This existence is going to teach me a lot of the good things. Whatever is experiencing is must be a good lesson in it. That is must be I can learn. And in the same time, I just enjoy to be me. I'm finding a tiny notch of it. So let's just clear this love of man and open ourselves to love man as is. Once I saw an interview with a 100-year-old lady, and they asked her like, okay, what was your experience about your life? And she said like, oh, life was okay. The only problem was people. It's like, yeah, we all people, and we all came here perfectly imperfect because we choose this body to grow in it. So it must be something to grow in it. So if you see yourself, I am growing, I'm getting better, give the credit. Cut some slack others, like they're doing their best. Is this my kind of best? Maybe not. But they're doing their best. Can I help them? if you can, please. If I cannot, stay away, but don't judge. Be free, because this doesn't feel good. Okay, so love of man as is. Okay, whew, that already feels better, right? 92%. So let's find what is the next energy. We can raise ourselves to feel better. It's a positive chart. So what is here? Gratitude. So gratitude, yes, that's what I started this session with. Gratitude is always helps. In every tiny thing there is something beautiful. Okay, even when it's raining, there is beautiful. Some places doesn't have rain, it's always dry. When it's thunder, is beautiful, because this is just something is natural. When it's sunshine, of course, it's easy to be grateful for that. But when it's too much, it's not good. So feel grateful, like yes, we want more money, we want more love, but we already have some. Feel grateful. So find in everything what is gratitude. When you feel something is you don't have, find a way how to be grateful, and trust is going to happen. It's a wonderful way to be. It just feels good already. So let's just get this gratitude, keep going, and find all the past memories when, yeah, it was gratitude, I had this, like whatever, and there's nothing happened. This is a choice to be grateful or be helpless, and I prefer grateful. Even if it's not right away and you got the price for it, it could be down the road, because might you don't even need something you think you need. Alright, so let's just clear this up. So how much is the positive energy when everyone feels neutral? 100 and 0. So apply spiritual kick. I want to go a couple of details, and I'm going to find my special. So what I would love you guys, I know you don't know what is my special. So the special is like my one-on-one clearing, what I do in my private sessions, what is much more expensive to be part of my community, because I don't want to be cheap, and what I know, what I do, I think is really worth that money. So you guys get a taste. My goal with this free, I want you guys to try out my community. You just need to go on my website, juditronai.com, and you find the community page and the subscription. Don't worry, even when you sign up for a whole month, 4 sessions, you just pay $1. So it's really almost like free. And after you stay, it's just $29 per month for 4 sessions. My private sessions is $300 1 hour. You can get for 29 hours for 4 sessions. And the regularity is just really gives a good flow. And if you cannot be in the live session, you can get the review, and when you go in the community you can see all the previous videos, what I'm timestamping now, and you can see like which one might just give you something extra. In the community our work is a little bit deeper, like it's a little bit more because here I'm just explaining what I really do and give you a taste how is this happens in the community. I don't know what is going to happen next Sunday because I'm always led by them. So this is my desire with this free, to get a taste how is this goes, and if you like it, it really gives you the weekly boost, more understanding, to able to be more mindful, more like kind of inspiration how to live a better life. And in the community I'm teaching manifesting as well. And if you want, try meditation as well. It's just so many ways to be more centered and more accepted with yourself. And when that one grows, you can accept others in the same way. And it's just so light. This feels so good. So let me see who is going to be my today's special. And let me see who is that going to be. I got Sophia. Alright, Sophia, so let's just get to see what is in your subconscious memory. It still holds you back to be just to be neutral, okay, just to be more happy. So Sophia, I'm just clearing, like I'm getting your energy here because we go deeper. We had tons of private session with Sophia. She's in the part of my community, but still something could be what is ready to go, because the way how is this goes, like so many things in our subconscious memory, but until it's not ready to go, I cannot see it. When it's ready to go, it's being scooped out and the process can be much faster. It's like you have a vacuum, is much easier when you sweep and things, right? So this is how is the energy clearing, is literally suck out everything and the good things right away, replace it with the good. So let's just open up. So let's find how is this neutral state of mind for Sophia. 100 positive, 0 negative. How many things is ready to go, what is still on the deep down one thing. So what is that one energy what is running in you as a program and ready to go today? Okay, this is how it works. Okay, so one and that energy, codependency. So this is Sophia special, and this codependency energy. So this is a negative motivation when it's been showed like this, is running as a program. Somehow we never believe we are liberated, we are independent, everything is gonna be happy. I need to codependent on someone or something. When that one is happy, I'm going to be happy, and it's not true. Okay, it's our belief system. Okay, and it's running it as an anchor. You know, when you are trying to lift your hot air balloon, is your energy is not believing is possible, is like an anchor, is like a sandbag. Makes sense, right? So let's find this energy and find the past life. When is this been established? When we started to believe we are not independently capable, we need to be codependent on something or someone. It's like you're trying to be free for it, but somehow it's always anchored. You're like, I'm codependent and never gonna have enough money, or I need to do this and that, and after, like it's like become an exchange. If something is runs like this in the codependency energy, is like in earthy level as an exchange, instead of to create the better outcome and believing it and raise your vibration to close to this, right? And this is the sequence in life. So let's find the past life when the codependency energy established. So let me find when is this life happened. It was a transition life, when was a past lives in another dimension. Okay, so transition when was a big change happened, and you could not have the full potential of the transition because you still codependent on some energy, so unfortunately it's kind of gets stuck. So in a past life in another dimension. So let me find who you were in that past life. You were an authority. So authority is mean like serving as a god kind of things. And whenever we are an authority, we have a belief system of the expectation, whatever who we ever be serving. Okay, so the authority figure, when we are not allowed ourselves to be revolutionary or bringing new rules in it because of the expectation who we are leading, or the belief system of the surviving. So anything is codependent on the old. Makes sense, right? I haven't even felt this way, but now I see this ended. To codependent on the old. And the reason I really like the group session, because the energy is multiplies. And whenever I'm clearing one of my one-on-ones, everybody in the group has some benefit of it, because they got the clearing, and this clearing goes deeper by one, so everyone can get, it's like a group meditation. So let's find for her So when she had this transition life, and you've been chosen become the God, so it's the way how I see this, you are not meant to be this authority, but somehow the life is made you this authority. So all of a sudden you had to transition your life tremendously. And possible this tremendous transition is happening in your life in some extent, but your old belief system rooted, and that's why this transition just doesn't feel 100% good, because your mind knows this is good for you. Everything is shows towards it, but deep down you not allowed yourself to feel free about it, because this energy is codependent on some beliefs. Okay, so let's just find. So what happened in that past life? That was a physical hurt because of the transition, and even was death. It was your death or someone else. It was someone else. So your decisions, your transition caused death, what you felt kind of responsible with it. But when we step back on events, things are happening because good for everyone. So whoever died is meant to for that. And what is the worst thing happens when we die? We go home and we can choose another life, so we are free. So death is just from the human point of view is something like threatening or bad. Actually, whoever choose a life, they have that exit time. And whatever they learn about it is the soul is takes it. So basically, the worst thing with the death, we are free from this life, we go home with all the lesson, and we can choose a better life and come back. Okay? So this is what has happened. What is makes you terrified about transition today is might something or someone or even me get hurt. Okay? And when we get hurt is like, am I going to be capable to do better or make a change or whatever it is? It's not necessarily a clear thought, it's a motion what is just kind of sticky, heavy, and keeps you down to get the 90% of the good, because this 1% is just like an anchor. So let's find the energy. I want to cut the string, at the same time your subconscious learn the lesson out of it and free from it. Okay, so what is this codependent you didn't learn in the past life? I got trust. Okay, and joy, slightly joy, but most likely the trust. So let's just open up and raise your vibration on trust and clear all the memory whenever something showed you don't trust. Okay, that's clear, make you free, and just replace no matter what. I trust the universe, what I'm doing, this is my life purpose, that I'm going to enjoy every moment. Whoever said is not like that, I don't believe them, I don't follow them. I am trusting the universe, and I am feeding my gratitude, what is already feels good. Whatever you can, you know so many techniques already. But this memory needs to be clear. Okay, so clear out of her memories of this past life, clear this whole past life out, clear the memory of the past life, clear the subconscious of any beliefs and whatever is attached to it, make you clear and make you free. Feels good? Feels better, right? So, how many percentage she is clear? 100. Is she clear? Yes. Is she free? Not yet. It's a slight energy. So let's see what else we can do for her. 6B. What is it? Okay. So mindful joy. So let's just find your mindful energy to pushing more joy. Feels better, right? So you are clear, but let's make you free to find the joy, because that makes you, that's like set you free to be joyful, mindful and joyful. Whenever this light like appeasement comes or codependency comes, it's like, I'm not taking the delivery, I'm going to send more energy towards whatever I am aiming this transition gives me. Alright, so let's just mop it up and clear it and replace with absolute joy in every choice and liberate Sophia because she's getting her one-on-one clearing. I'm going to post this live, this free live. So who wanna check it out, how is this really goes, what's going on in my community. I'm running my community since November, and my goal with this free to give you guys a taste and invite you to be a paying member, what is really a tiny moment. First month just $1. It helps and it really makes a difference. It's a really good way to be. Alright, is Sophia clear? Is Sophia free? Anything else for today? No? So just mop it up and apply a protection for everyone who be part of this clearing, part of this hour, and whatever energy we raise to be more neutral, more positive, whatever understanding my conscious mind got here, it's been sit, it's been stay with us and help us to move forward until the next week. And next Sunday, 11 o'clock, I will be here again. If you want to try it out, bring your friends and see how this feels, because everything in life is energy and we can change energy. And I'm changing the energy energetically because everything is energy. Scoop it out the negative, replace with positive, and in the same time I'm teaching a lot of good things, good techniques to be more mindful, because end of the day we just want to enjoy to be you, because I like to enjoy to be me. Okay guys, very nice. Anyone who been here, I am really grateful, whoever gave me this chance to get to know more what I do and how is this community can help you. And please sign up, nothing to lose. It's really just a small money, but the benefit is tremendous, and my members, they already know. That's why they already here for a second round. Can I come for the level? Because of course anyone can come, it's free. So they can get double today. So it's all good. See you next week, 11 o'clock. And if you want to sign up, just go to my website, juditronai.com. Join to the community, subscribe. The first month, 4 sessions, just $1. It's really easy to, but it helps. It's fun and great people there, and we helping out each other, we having fun, we posting things. So it's a really good way to start the week. So I love everyone. Bye guys. I'm really grateful and I love you. I just so love you. See you next week.